Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited to have you here today. It is my very first skincare video. I did struggle with my skin for quite some time, and especially last year and in the beginning of this year. So I went through quite a journey, and I'll pop up some photos of what my skin looked like before. I recently also tried out a few new products. If I say recently, I'd say the last 2-3 months. So they are tried and tested, and I'd love to share them with you today. I'd like to start off by saying that none of the tips that I give here today you should take without consulting a doctor. If you do have serious skin issues, I'd really say go to a dermatologist and ask them what is the best product for you. I went through quite a journey, and I can now say that I feel like I understand my skin. First of all, also, I don't think things that you put on top of your skin should be the only way for you to take care of your skin. First of all, you need to drink a lot of water, and you also need to eat healthy, and what you put inside your body is going to affect your skin. In the beginning of this year, I decided I'm not buying anything that I don't need. Almost a little bit like a shop stop type thing, but with skincare. So everything that was a very clear and distinct mismatch to my skin, I gave to some of my friends. But then the rest of the things, I finished all of it before I actually purchased anything new. And I'm very happy that I did it, and it's November, and I must say it took me quite some time to finish everything before I bought this. So this might seem like a lot of products that I got all at once, but I really didn't. After I finished some of these testers, I only then repurchased the full size. I repurchased them now before we're going on holiday, so I'm not stuck without any skincare there. And I would highly recommend for you to do that as well. Finish what you have and only then buy new ones, so that products just don't get old in your cupboard. And if you really dislike something, give it away, donate it, give it to your sister or your mum or someone else who might need it. I'd say my skin type is quite an oily, sensitive, acne-prone skin, so you can take that into consideration when I am telling you about all of these products. So with that being said, let's kick off with the first range. It is going to be the REN products. REN Skincare really prides themselves on being a clean skincare brand. And I'm going to start off by talking about my eye cream that I have been using. It's this one over here. It is the Beate Myburgh Active 7 Eye Gel, and it is fantastic. I really do like it because it is a gel over a cream. Previously I used the Bobbi Brown eye cream, and it was a bit too rich for my skin. I also had some lines underneath my eyes, especially when applying something like concealer, and I really did feel that it was almost too nourishing, moisturizing for my skin. So I must say the eye gel, I'd say, is perfect for younger skin. Maybe if you have a bit of a drier skin, I would say they do have a different one as well. But if you, like me, with sensitive oily skin, I'd say the eye gel is really a good one to go for. I've been using this one for, like I said earlier, about 2-3 months. I do go through this one a lot faster in comparison to my Bobbi Brown one, as you can see over here. But I'd also say that this one is a lot more affordable in comparison to the Bobbi Brown one. So I think it would be pretty much the same price point if you had to compare it for the amount of product you get out of the tube and how much you would really need to feel that your skin is properly nourished. I also want to show you what it looks like. You can see it is quite a gel, watery type of substance, and it really absorbs extremely quickly. And I'll probably just leave it on for a couple of seconds before I apply the rest of my skincare. Next up is my T-Zone Control Cleansing Gel, and I've been enjoying this one. Prior to this one, I actually had a small little tester from a different brand. It was also an oil control cleansing gel, and I didn't like that one as much. Reason being, it left my skin feeling very tight after washing it, and this one does not do that. So although I have an oily skin, I don't want that extremely tight feeling afterwards, and this one does not do that. It says that it is a purifying facial cleansing gel for skin that is prone to oiliness and breakouts, particularly in the T-zone. So that is definitely my skin, and I don't only wash my T-zone with it, I wash my entire face with it. It is part of my two-step cleansing regime. The first one is by removing my makeup with a different cleanser, which I'll get to a bit later, and then this is my second one that I am using. Really great for acne prone and oily skin. Next up is the Clean Screen Mineral SPF 30 Mattifying Face Sunscreen Broad Spectrum Sunscreen. And this is actually the product that introduced me to REN skincare in general. So I didn't know any of these other products. This is the very first product that I was introduced to. And it is a fantastic sunscreen. Living in South Africa, you really want to apply sunscreen every single day because we have sunlight every single day, even through winter. And my mum was kind enough to get us into the habit of applying sunscreen every single day from a very young age. So I went through quite a few different brands, and as you can imagine, most sunscreens do leave your skin feeling and looking very oily, and especially when I started applying makeup as I got older and out of school, because we're not allowed to wear any makeup in school, I really struggled to find something that works for me. The two types of sunscreens that you'll get is either a physical sunscreen or a chemical sunscreen. This is a physical sunscreen. Physical sunscreens had a bit of a negative reputation in the past because they can really leave your skin looking very pale and white. But they worked on this product, I think it was for 6 years to get it right, and they really did. I am very impressed, and you really need a very small amount for your face. It is probably a bit more expensive than the previous sunscreen that I used to use, but I only use this on my face, and for my body I'll use something else when I'm out in the sun wearing my swimwear. I will post some of the links down below as well, but I'm just going to read you a bit of what it says about the sunscreen. Our silicone-free mineral face sunscreen is the result of 6 years of research into an SPF that's good for the skin and the cleanest possible to the planet. Meet our no-shine, sensitive skin-friendly and sun protection, all in a cream that's easily absorbed and easily incorporated into your daily skincare routine. The other thing that I would like to mention, this sunscreen blocks UVA as well as UVB rays. UVB rays are mostly responsible for sunburn and redness, while UVA rays penetrate deeper into the skin, causing lines and wrinkles. So we definitely want to block both of those. And there is quite a big difference between a chemical and a physical sunscreen. I'll link some medical articles down below. The big difference between a chemical and a physical sunscreen is that a physical sunscreen reflects the rays immediately when it bounces on the skin, and it reflects it right off, while a chemical sunscreen actually absorbs the UV rays. A chemical reaction happens inside the skin and then it bounces off. So that is the big difference between a chemical and physical sunscreen. But as I've mentioned, physical sunscreens had a bit of a bad reputation for leaving the skin very white, and this one does not do that. My skin today is, as you can see, very much the same color as the rest of my body, and I am currently wearing it. When I bought my eye cream as well as the face wash, I actually got this little taster box for free, and it definitely convinced me to buy the AHA Tonic as well as the Glow Daily Vitamin C Gel Cream. My tester, as you can see, I've used quite a bit, so I immediately went ahead and bought the big version thereof because we're almost going on holiday and I don't want to be stuck without my Glow Tonic. This is a toner and exfoliator in one. The toner will exfoliate and brighten your complexion whilst being gentle to the skin for daily use by stimulating the skin to naturally exfoliate. It also says it smooths, tones and helps reduces pore size and will even out skin tone for the perfect glow. Something like a chemical exfoliant does sound a bit harsh for the skin, but there's two types of exfoliators that you get. A chemical one as well as a physical one that I'll get into a bit later. And if I say chemical, it could sound a bit harsh on your skin, but doing a chemical exfoliator every now and again is really amazing for your skin. And as mentioned before, it actually helps reduces the pore size and it gets rid of the excess oil and sebum stuck on the skin. When you would like to use your physical exfoliator, rather give this one a skip for that evening. I'd say it might be a bit much for your skin. Although this is safe for daily use, I'd rather skip this one for that evening and just do the physical exfoliator. I am going to jump right into the Daily Glow Vitamin C Gel Cream. This is also one that I repurchased after I finished my taster. I use this in the evening as well as in the mornings, and I really like that all of the REN skincare products comes in these type of like a pump tube where you can easily see exactly how much product you have left, because I hate being stuck without my skincare. So you can easily monitor how much you've used, and it's also a very clean way, so you don't have to actually put your finger into a cream, but it's actually clean and pumps out every time. This is a no-nonsense, beautiful gel cream. It is not too rich for my skin, and I use this in the mornings and evenings. Vitamin C is a really good ingredient for your skin, so I must say when I saw the vitamin C range, I was very much intrigued to use it. The mask I decided not to repurchase at this moment, just for the reason that I still have a few masks left. But I'm pretty sure if I use those ones, if I finish them, I will probably buy this one as well. This mask, as well as the AHA tonic that I spoke about earlier, does leave the skin feeling a little tingly because it does have the chemical exfoliator inside of it, but it's not too harsh that you will experience any discomfort. And I must say this is a stunning mask, so if you're looking for one, I would highly recommend this one. Next up is my product that I have here from Drunk Elephant. I was in the market for a new makeup remover and I tried out the Bioderma Micellar water, and I must say I didn't really like that. I felt like it really didn't cleanse my skin from all of the makeup on it, and I'm not wearing a lot of makeup. Like for instance today, I'm only wearing a tinted moisturizer. So I don't wear extremely heavy makeup, and I didn't even feel that my skin, that the micellar water got rid of the little bit that's on my skin. And I also felt that because I have to use a cotton pad every single day with it, I almost had to rub the micellar water with the cotton wool, of course, then on top of my skin. And because I have sensitive skin, it was just an uncomfortable feeling. So therefore I was in the market of getting a new makeup remover, and I must say I think I found my new holy grail. It is this one over here. It is the Sly, don't know how to pronounce that, but Sly Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser from Drunk Elephant, and I was super keen to buy this. It unfortunately is not available in South Africa. I did find one website that sells it, but it is quite for a high price because they obviously import it. So I bought this when I was on holiday, and it is made with kiwi strawberry seed blend as well as virgin marilla oil, and this is a fantastic product. It also came with a little bit of a physical exfoliator, and I mentioned earlier that I'll speak about a physical exfoliator. It's called the Bamboo Booster. It came in the same packet. A physical exfoliator is something like this, where you can actually see it's got small little physical balls or something that actually rubs on top of the skin that then exfoliates it. So it did come with this one over here, but because it's quite a small little tub, I still have this one from Bobbi Brown. So I'll just use the Bobbi Brown one with the butter before I repurchase it. This butter is really amazing, and I'll show you exactly how much I've used. And I'll also insert in screen exactly how many days or months it's been for this amount that I've used. I don't use a lot. I'll actually show you. I use probably, yeah, that's about it. That's the amount I use every single evening. In the beginning, I used way too much, but it didn't take me long to realize that I need much less. So this amount really does get rid of all of my makeup. And at the moment, I'm using a waterproof mascara, and I don't even use a different cleanser for that. It easily comes off by using the butter. It has this small little magnetic spoon over here, and I'll probably just give this a wipe before I'm using it tonight. So it easily just attaches to the lid like this. I do like using the spoon every evening so that I don't have to put my finger into the bowl, and it just keeps it nice and hygienic. If you don't want to use the butter as a cleanser that evening, you can use it with the physical exfoliant that they've given you, and it works brilliantly. Mascara. I used to use a mascara from the drugstore, and I was quite happy with it, but I was also keen to try something new because I've been using that specific one for, geez, I'd say probably 5 years, 6 years. I naturally do have long lashes, so I'm not always that specific when it comes to mascara, but I was just keen to try something new. And I read that the Tom Ford Badass Mascara is like the mascara to have at the moment. But unfortunately, they did not have that one in stock at duty free. And I remember that my sister-in-law told me that she really likes Dior mascara. And so I went for this one. It is called the Dior Show Pump and Volume Mascara. And it actually, I'll show you over here, it actually squeezes here on the side. So you can actually like try and squeeze the product onto the little brush. But I must say, I really hope that it would do a bit more for me than it's actually doing at the moment. So my drugstore mascara does not seem that bad at all at this moment, and it's much more affordable than this one. So if I don't get my hands on the Tom Ford Badass Mascara and I finish this one, I'll probably just go back to my old drugstore mascara. A Elisa perfume, and I really did like it, but when the bottle was done, again I was in the mood to try something new because I probably had 2 or maybe 3 of those bottles in a row, and I know that Jo Malone is all the rage. Probably not now, it's been for quite some time, I'm just very late to the bandwagon. But I was keen to try something new. So I went into the Jo Malone store, also at duty free, and I had a whiff of quite a few. I tried out a few scents that I read about and heard about on YouTube, but then I was actually very much impressed by this wood sage and sea salt, and it really does smell so freaking amazing, and the packaging is beautiful, and the lady at the store was so helpful. But unfortunately, I have to say that I've used this much in the last, again, I'll just pop down below exactly how long it's been, but I think it was about 2 or 3 months. And that is quite a lot of perfume for myself to use in such a small amount of time. And I know that people say that you probably won't smell the perfume on yourself, but I feel like the scent does disappear much faster in comparison to my Elisa perfume that I had before this one. So again, if I'm finished with this one, I'll probably just go back to my Elisa. It's also just not worth the money. This was quite expensive. I think it's actually more expensive than the Elisa, and I'm going through it at a much faster pace. Next up is Face Halo. So for those of you who don't know about this brand, it is a makeup removing wipe, and they sell it just as is, and they say that you can remove your makeup by only using this as well as water. So you don't need any additional makeup remover. And I must say, I was very impressed by this, and I thought, what a fantastic and sustainable way to remove your makeup every single evening. So I only bought one to try it out and see if it actually does remove my makeup, and I'm quite surprised and happy to say that it really does. The only thing that it will not remove is your waterproof mascara. I haven't tried it with a normal mascara, but the thing is, you'll probably have to wash this every single time after you've used it, and I would recommend, and I think the website also recommends washing it in a washing machine. So you'll probably need depending on how often you do your washing, but say 7 of them, so you can wash your face or remove your makeup with it every single evening. I'd say if you do buy this, I would still use this in conjunction with something else. So I'll use this as my first cleaning tool to remove my makeup, and then I'll continue washing my face with a different cleanser. But I must say, quite a cute little nifty tool, something that I'll definitely pack in a weekend away bag where you don't want to take all of your skincare with you. It is quite a cute little tool, but at the moment I am using these small little white cotton face towels every single evening. My beauty routine in the evening would be first to start off by cleaning my face with the Drunk Elephant makeup melting butter cleanser. After I've done that and removed all of my makeup, I will wipe my face with this clean. So I'll wipe off the excess product off my face with one of these ones, just using hot water. And then I'll wash my face with my T-Zone Control cleansing gel from REN. And after that, my face will feel very nice and clean. And in the mornings, I just wash my face with, again, the oil control, but again, I won't use this and I won't use my makeup remover, naturally. That is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions about any of these products. I'll try and answer them best I can. And let me know if you have any skincare products that you are using at the moment, something that I might like to use in the future, especially when I'm done with these ones. If you do like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I hope to see you here next week. Until then, take care. Bye.